Hello guys, today we are going to talk about the NEOENDO flex files and what are the usage protocols for the NEOENDO flex files. So let's begin. So what are the features of NEOENDO flex files? It has enhanced cutting efficiency as a result of gold thermal treatment. Its cross section is triangular with sharp cutting edges. Non-cutting tip जो है that is the safe tip, it minimizing the risk of apical transportation. Specialized heat treatment methods and fluid stable even when stress levels are reached. Tough files with excellent flexibility properties. Only 2 to 3 files are required for most of the cases, and it has a simple usage protocol. So these are the features of NEOENDO files. Now we come to the description. So NEOENDO flex files are one of the latest rotary endodontic files used in root canal treatment, endodontic therapy. These new endodontic rotary files are manufactured keeping in mind the limitations of conventional shape memory rotary files in endodontics. NEOENDO flex files have excellent cyclic fatigue resistance. The triangular cross sections with sharp cutting edges increases cutting efficiency. Avoiding accidental apical transportation becomes easier with the safety tip, non-cutting. The extreme flexibility of this canal favors negotiation of any canal. NEOENDO flex files have a simple usage protocol and reduced chair time for each procedure owing to their superior characteristics. NEOENDO flex files undergo a specialized heat treatment process to give them unique flexibility characteristics. Shape memory, nickel titanium, rotary endodontic files have the limitation of reduced cutting efficiency due to heat treatment in addition to opening of the flutes when stress levels are encountered in the canal. This results in prolonged treatment time and apical extrusion of debris. So what are the advantages, as we have already discussed in the description, are the cross section, triangular rotary files with sharp cutting edges. Then they have a non-cutting safety tip. Then the most cases require just 2 to 3 rotary files, and it has a very simple usage protocol. So if we go and buy a NEOENDO flex files ka packet, so what comes in that packet is the pack of 6 files. So NEOENDO flex files में आपको assorted 6 files pack मिलेगा, जिसमें first is 30 by 8% taper, then 17 by 4% taper, then 20 4% taper, 25 4% taper, 20 6% taper, and 25 6% taper. So there is this one file that is 8% taper, then white and yellow, those are 4%, and red is also 4%, then white and red, that is our 6%. So we know that it is blue. The purple file in hand file is 10 number file, then the white is 15 number, and the yellow is then 20 number, and then 25 is red number. So markings are accordingly that only, so you don't have to remember the color coding is as same as the hand files. But the pro tapers, how to know how much pro taper is it is, if we have that one ring here, that means it's 4% taper. If we have 2 rings here, that means it is 6% taper. So NEOENDO flex files comes in the pack of 6 files, and they are 30 by 8%, 17 by 4%, 20 by 4%, 25 by 4%, and 20 by 6%, and 25 by 6%. So what are the technical specifications? Speed is 350 rotations per minute, and torque is 1.5 Newton centimeter. So what is the recommended usage protocol? Recommended usage protocol is, if you have the narrow canal, okay, So you have to use 20 size flex file with 4% taper, followed by 25 size flex file with 4% taper. Like if you have the 20 size flex file, narrow canals, and then you have to start with 20 size flex file, 4% taper, and then go along with 25 size wali file. Then we have medium canals. Medium canals में you have to go with 30 size flex file with 4% taper, and then we have wide canals. You have to go with 25 size flex file with 6% taper and 35 size flex file with 4% taper. ठीक है? Next we have the direction to use. The NEOENDO flex files should be used with a very gentle touch and never forced. The canals should be irrigated before engaging the files. The files are to be used in a brushing motion. The files are taken passively to the point of resistance and are brushed out of the canal. When there is this resistance that you feel, you take the file out. Do not push it apically, do not force it, and keep irrigating. And it's better if you use EDTA gel, RC prep, whatever the brand is, EDTA before using it inside the canal, because canals are dry and it really helps with, in minimizing the chances of breakage. So when dealing with highly calcified and severely curved canals, usage of K files 8 and 10 and then NEOENDO flex guide files is recommended. Then prepare the excess cavity and explore the canal using the hand files K files 8, 10, 15. Then establish the working length with the help of electronic apex locator or radiograph. Always irrigate the canal and recapitulate with the K file when needed. For obliterated, calcified or severely curved canals, start with 8, 10 K file. Use NEOENDO flex glide files till apex to achieve proper glide path. Use flex files or flex glide files with gentle touch. Never force the file, and always use the recommended speed and torque settings. And we know what are the recommended speed and torque. I've told you in the starting that recommended torque is 1.5 Newton centimeters and speed is 350 rotations per minute. Then use the file in the brushing motion. Take the file passively to the point of light resistance and brush out of the canal. Then repeat the procedure until working length is achieved. So this is all about the NEOENDO flex files. If you want any topic to be covered by me, or if you want any further discussions about any topic, let me know in the comment section. And thank you very much for your time, and I really appreciate it. And if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.